We've seen a ton of updates and incredible features from 3D softwares that have come and gone. Both open source tools, paid and experimental tools that has been of help to artists and also to the community in general. askNK, on the other hand, has been a platform where 3D artists get informed, catch up with the latest updates, and also follow up with reviews, tutorials, free content, giveaways, and many more. The fact that the channel has been a source of help to thousands of people has been worth it all the way. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to askNK. This is the face behind the channel. My name is askNK, and I would like to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to everyone that has subscribed, shared, and also commented on the channel. Recently, the channel just hit 100,000 subscribers, and this is a huge milestone for me and also for the channel and the community as a whole. I also want to use this opportunity to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors, affiliates, and all of the persons that have asked questions that have led to the tutorial, a tip, a trick, and also several other reviews. Now, there are certain questions that you guys have asked in the comment section over some time, and I think this is a very good time to actually put some of those questions to rest. Some of these questions are personal, while some of them have just been about the entire journey of this YouTube channel, and I think we should actually attend to them right now. So, one of the first questions that you guys have been asking over the period of time is that, where are you from, how do we find you, and what do you do? So, by default, you can find me on every social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, with the name askNK. Make sure to follow me and don't even hesitate doing that. And of course, we also have a Discord, which I'm going to put a link in the description where you can find that. And for those who wants to know what I do for a living, I am an instructor at the Eastern Mediterranean University, Department of Visual Arts and Visual Communication Design. Now, several of you guys have also asked questions in terms of how did you start the YouTube channel and why did you start it? The YouTube channel actually started as a prerequisite for my master's course while I was still studying visual arts for my master's, and it went on like that. And I did find out that there were certain niches that were not being, harnessed. And I also figured out that a lot of 3D softwares had no reviews. A lot of people lacked several informations. There was no place you could go to find free stuff, and hence we came up with Free Friday. And there were just a lot of things that had to do with the community that was lacking on YouTube. And that was where the entire journey started. And for those asking how I did get to, start all of these things and how do I learn the softwares, it actually started a bit way back when I was studying my first degree as a computer science student. So during that time, I did a lot of programming, software testing, and I also reviewed a couple of softwares. Now, once you look at it on the background, you find out that most of the softwares are relatively the same. The fundamental ideas are always the same. There is a problem they're solving. There are certain tools that you get to solve with these things. And that was where the whole interest came about. Now, fast forward into me being a 3D artist, I understood that the same underlying fundamentals that existed in several softwares when I started programming and also doing stuff was actually the same thing that happened across the board for several 3D softwares as well. So I learned a couple of tools, keep learning some tools, and also started understanding why these tools are developed and the idea behind them, the technicalities, the programming, and also the logic and algorithms that were put into consideration before developing these tools. So it gave me a better idea that, okay, this is how things work. And that is why it's quite easy for me to jump into an app an hour, 2 hours later. I'm quite confident with doing certain tasks with the app. And that is how I get to learn apps. And you can see that these things just simply tie around one way or the other. Computer science, 3D art seems to have a very good synergy when you look at it from a different standpoint. So, askNK, how did the name come about? A lot of people had questions about updates, how to find free stuff, tutorials, and most people wanted to see reviews of certain softwares that they wanted to know what it looked like before they jumped into it. I had lots of answers about this thing, so why not askNK? And that was how the name was birthed. But originally, the name askNK was given to me by Senator Debo, the founder of Animation West Africa. And if you'd like to check them out, I'm going to put a link in the description so you can see what they're doing. And that was how the name actually stuck. And there's this particular question that you guys have been asking, and I think it's also nice that you're seeing the face behind the channel, so I just have to put this one to rest. Maya versus Blender is something that we'll have to talk about sometime in the future, but the idea of which software do I prefer is also going to tie out to the previous answer. And it's just simple. The software that you get to work with the most, the one you spend more time in, the one you spend more resource, seems to be the best software that you should use. I don't really see that there is a software that is better than the others. There could be softwares that have better capacity to do certain things at certain times, but is there any software that is way better than any other software in the general sense? No. It depends on what you use, how you do with it, and also how comfortable are you using that particular software. So these are some of the questions that you guys have been asking, and for sure I do have a patron right now. askNK needs money, so you guys better go down in the comment section and drop some bars, and also in the description there is going to be a link to the Patreon if you like to see more goodies coming from askNK. And if there are softwares you guys would like me to review, right now is a good time for you guys to put those in the comment section as well. Discord link is going to be in the description. Link to every socials that I have is also going to be in the description, so you can go ahead, follow me, and also let's get started with a very good conversation. I also figured out that a lot of you guys are into the art of sculpting, so once in a while within our Discord we'll be having that sculpting thing, do a bit of sculpt off, see what and what, share a couple of knowledge. And for those who don't want me to review certain things, you can also post those things on Discord and we can have conversations about that one as well. And that's definitely going to be about it. See you guys there with the tutorial update. Free Friday, tutorial Tuesday, tips and tricks, things like this. Peace.